Our newsroom, Metro Police are looking for suspects in a South Louisville homicide. Police say around 3 this morning, officers found a man with gunshot wounds on Woodcross Place. That's about 3 miles from Preston Highway. The man died at the scene. If you know anything, you're asked to call the LMPD tip line at 574-LMPD. New details this morning after the suspension of LMPD Chief Jacqueline Gwynn Villarroel. WHAS11 obtained audio recordings which shed light on the sexual harassment allegation brought to the chief not in private but in an open meeting of department leadership. WHAS11's Ian Hardwitt spoke with the accusing officer's attorney, who says the matter should have been handled differently.
Mr. Smith, did Major Lauder bring her concerns to anybody else in LMPD before this recording? Here's Jared Smith, Major Shannon Lauder's attorney.
All I'm at liberty to speak to today is what transpired within that recording. I've been hired by Ms. Lauder to investigate the circumstances of the recording and the circumstances surrounding it.
He told us Lauder hired him before she recorded her sexual harassment allegation on May 22nd. At that recorded meeting, LMPD Chief Jacqueline Gwynn Villarroel grilled high-ranking members of the department over dysfunction, then asked,
"Is there anybody within this command staff and executive staff you can't work with?"
Lauder answered shortly after.
"Ma'am, I cannot work with Major Kruger. He has sexually harassed me and attacked me, and I cannot work with him."
Total silence filled the meeting for close to 30 seconds before the chief continued questioning, then announced officer promotions. One was the accused major.
"Your next lieutenant colonel will be Brian Kruger."
She paused for questions, then addressed Lauder.
"Major Lauder, I've heard your concerns, and I understand that you cannot, and so we have to visit on the status moving forward."
"Yes, ma'am, I know now's not a good time to bring it up, but I didn't want you to say that, later that I didn't bring it up. So sorry I had to come out in this way."
We got to keep moving the department forward, but I've heard your concern. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A LMPD spokesperson told us he was unavailable for an interview and not officially promoted. We also reached out to the local Fraternal Order of Police and the mayor's office trying to reach Major Kruger, but they did not respond to those requests. However, Mayor Craig Greenberg's press secretary shared this statement. Shortly after the workplace sexual harassment claim was made, LMPD engaged an independent investigator to investigate the claim. As the mayor stated, this is a separate, independent investigation from the Buyer investigation. Though all these investigations are just beginning, Smith claims the harassment went on much longer.
I'm in the process of investigating events that span the last 4 years in time.
He also said LMPD is cooperating with his investigation. Ian Hardwitt, WHAS11, on your side.
We spoke to Metro Council members about the suspension after their meeting last night. Several had a similar response.
It was a surprise to me. A little bit of a disappointment that an accusation leads directly to a dismissal.
It's disappointment that we have to have a hiccup in the services of LMPD and their leadership.
There will be 3 investigations into the alleged harassment, one by LMPD, one by attorney David Buyer, a retired FBI agent who has investigated Metro Corrections and TARC in the past, and one by the accuser's attorney Jared Smith. This isn't the first instance in which the chief's actions have been called into question. She was scrutinized last November for her testimony in a trial involving Metro Police. You can read that full story on our website, WHAS11.com. There is no ruling yet from a judge in Nelson County as one of the suspects in the Crystal Rogers case tries to get his case dismissed. Steve Lawson appeared in court yesterday. His attorney argued Lawson was given immunity in exchange for his cooperation with police. But Special Prosecutor Shane Young said during one of the interviews with Lawson, he was told 27 times to be truthful in his testimony and that Lawson then failed to do so.
The deal was, on June 8th, it was blanket immunity. On June 12th, it was immunity as long as you did not hurt her or participate in the murder. But to get that, he had to be 100% truthful with no omissions. We do have specific examples where he is telling the complete opposite of what he had said in a previous interview.
He's trying to give them what they wanted. And they would tell him, look, you're messing up. You're not telling us. You're not giving us this. Well, what do you want me to do?
The judge says he'll issue a ruling as soon as he can, but didn't give a date. Lawson is charged with conspiracy to commit murder and tampering with physical evidence. If his case is not dismissed, Lawson will return to court next month with the other 2 men charged. Those 2 men are Roger's former boyfriend, Brooks Houck, and Steve Lawson's son, Joseph Lawson. They're expected in court July the 8th. That's when prosecutors will push to combine the cases into one trial, to which all 3 defendants have objected. A change of venue motion will also be addressed. New this morning, Louisville Fire says that nobody was hurt in a chemical spill at the JBS pork processing plant in Butchertown. The report came in around 8:30 last night. LFD says it soon determined it was a leak of sodium bisulfite, which is used in food preservatives. A hazmat team was able to stop the leak in 12 minutes and keep it contained inside the building. We're told the scene was clear just before midnight.